So what if you've got a huge goal or ambition, but you're really, really worried about starting it, you're worried about the potential risk that might coming out of it, or you're just worried so much that you've actually just been thinking about it and you're not taking action on it, and it's just sitting there in your brain eating away at you. Let's have a look at how you can make some progress on your passion and start moving forward such that you can start opening those doors and doing something really, really significant. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to define exactly what is your goal, right? What are you looking to achieve here? And if you've been so worried about starting this thing that you haven't ever really thought about it, it might be that you don't have a clear goal in mind yet. And that's okay, but you need to start identifying what could be your goal, right? And if it is super scary, just make this goal really small, okay? Just say in the next 6 months, I want to make 1 sale, right? Make that goal really, really small, something that you could genuinely achieve yourself and something that you might actually be able to do. And then break that goal into what's known as milestones. Milestones are really significant events that you might have on your journey that are going to get you towards your goal, right? A milestone might be setting up your first funnel and starting to run ads. That could be a significant milestone. A milestone might be creating a product or creating a service that you can offer, right? Big events along that line that would be really significant, that would really drive you towards your goal. And then what you're going to do is pick the first milestone, okay? What is the first milestone that you want to achieve, and which is the one that's actually going to start moving you forward? And then you're going to break that milestone down into tiny little steps, right? As small a step as possible, making each one of these steps as easy as possible to do. Micro tasks here, right? Break that milestone down into every little small step that you might need to be able to achieve it. Then what you're going to do is start tasking yourself with these individual steps, right? Put in a deadline for it. Make it reasonable. Don't make it crazy. Remember that if you're working a side hustle, you might not have a lot of time, right? Don't try and act like you've got full time and you can just get here really, really quickly, right? Be patient, work through these steps, and slowly as you progress through these steps, you're going to start moving towards your goal, right? Because you've got this mountain that you want to achieve here, this Everest that you want to achieve, and you're down here, right? And you want to get to the top. Now, it doesn't matter exactly how you get up here, so long as you're moving up, right? If you want to achieve a mountainous ambition, then all you need to do is just keep walking forward and just keep stepping forward, and you will get there eventually. But if you make your goal and the thing you have in mind so big that it's scaring you that you can't even start, then you're never going to get there. You've got to start breaking down what is it that you want and what are the individual steps that it would take to actually get there. Write them down and then start committing to how you can work through these. Now, what you might also want to do as you write down these steps are, what are the obstacles that are likely to turn up when you start walking these steps, right? And they might be personal obstacles, they might be confidence obstacles, they might be financial obstacles. What are the specific obstacles that you would expect so you can start preparing yourself for it? Those obstacles might also be people, right? There are lots of people that might not believe in your dream. There are lots of people that are used to you acting in a certain way and they don't really want to see, or they're not particularly confident in see you doing something different, right? So those obstacles might be people. Start identifying what those obstacles are so that you're ready for them. Because if you only think about the obstacles when they start impacting your steps, they're going to put you off your path and potentially you might not get back on your path, right? So make sure you've got all of these done. Make sure you've got your goal. Make sure it's broken down into milestones. Pick a milestone that's going to get you started and break that into steps. And then lastly, identify what your obstacles along that path will be so that you are ready. Start doing that and you are going to start making something amazing.